I'll try to use English, but apparently I don't have a really good verbal communication skill, so I will try my best, but sometimes I may have some concepts that don't explain very clear, and I hope you understand. Okay, so today I'm sharing one of how I'm learning with AI. And specifically, I think I'm going to share a unique way I use AI. Like, of course, I use them like every normal student. Like, after completing the class in the classroom, I may have some concept that I don't fully understand, and that when I go home, or I will use AI to clarify the concepts and allow them to teach me. That's like a normal use. And also I will use AI to quickly retrieve information and find the learning materials I need. And also I will self-learning using AI, just simple conversations. But these are just the regular use, and it's not the things that I want to share today. So what I want to share is, no, this is also not unique. A learning technique using vibe codings. I believe like you know about the concept, right? The vibe codings, like just using AI to generate code. Mm-hmm. But typically, what we use, how we use vibe coding is to use AI to generate a full application or app. It's a complicated task. But how about we use this technology to generate something that is very simple and can fulfill our like daily need? And so there is a field format, I think, called single field HTML applications. And it is a field format, but more specifically, it's a markup language used to define the structure of web pages. And because of this, it serves as a container that integrates those formats of the front end applications. And as such, it is self-contained enough to meet all requirements of a simple static application. That means I don't need to generate a very complex applications. I can just code to my like AI, like ChatGPT or Gemini or Cloud or something, that I need you to give me a one file HTML applications, and I need you to fulfill some of my needs in these applications. And as such, I can use vibe coding to produce those applications to meet my diverse daily learning requirements. Mm-hmm. So in the presentations after this page, I will show the story that I explored this this learning technique. And I'll show some of my thought about this. Like I'll show some of my work product applications that I think may can inspire some point. And yeah, so let's begin. So I think the first time I'm trying to use this technique is maybe 2 years or 2 years before. That times I think the AI coding is not really good. But then I think just one day I find out that if I told AI to generate a myth, I don't know. Maybe the English is wrong.
It's good. It's good.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Thank you. All right.
Your English is awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
So I told ChatGPT to generate a myth, and then he just completed, and I'm amazed of it because I think before that I don't know anything about coding, but I always have some ideas like just jumping out, and now I see a way to just let my idea like to become realities. And so maybe I can show some of the, just show this app. It's a very simple app, but it like inspired me very much at times. It made me realize that I can, it's just a really simple game actually. But it made me realize that I can use this technology to just generate one simple file without knowing anything about coding. And then also this is another game. It's an old history, but I think sharing is also meaningful. Yeah, like this is just a guy shooting arrow. But one unique part of it is that this is all one file HTML like application. That means you can store it locally and open it in your like Chrome or something. Okay, so this is the beginning. But then I realized that if I can make those concepts, my concept, my imagination of game to become true, how about like, can it be applied also to the subject I learned, like math, like chemistry, like physics? Because if you're learning those subjects, sometimes the concept is really abstract. When you find, when you're told about the F equals to ma, you don't know what the concept means. And also math and also chemistry. If your chemistry teacher told you about a molecule, then you cannot describe the molecule, right? Mm-hmm. So then I try to use this technology to just basically give me, show me the features of molecules, mm-hmm. and this is the result. Yeah, so I think it is very fascinating because it gives me a full three molecules, and I can also show some of the features, like why the molecule, this kind of molecule can be, I don't know the English, sorry. but maybe you can understand it through picture, all right. Yeah. Just showing the bottom can show some of the features of the molecules, mm-hmm. and so this experiment shows me that not only I can make or generate an applications that contain my idea of some games, but I also can use it in the way that is educational. That I can use it to show some of my concepts that I learned in class. And so after that, I made a lot of these things. Mm. Yeah. So every fails is one of my experiments, and in all of that I generate some games, some applications like this molecule one, and yeah, I find it very useful because by using this I can actually just understanding those abstract concepts using a way that I can design. Okay, but the problem is the HTML film, the one single HTML film, have a problem. That is, you cannot share it with others. You can just store it locally, and you can just open it in your computers, and maybe the fact is good or not, but whatever of it, you can just use it by your own. But if I think it's last year's when I'm sleeping in my dormitory, then an idea suddenly just pump out that if I can build some website that can actually allow students to upload their one single HTML files, and then to build a community. And in this website, every student or teachers or people from the society can access it and see the file that the application that have been uploaded. Then we can actually build a real community, and we can share the idea. We can share all those creations. And based on this ideas, I designed a website. Yeah, also using web coding, but this is more complicated. That can fulfill this this need. The name is TWVT point top, and it is a website that you can access now, mm-hmm. because I implemented in the beginning of this master's. And basically, what this website do is that it allows you to upload every work that you have you done with one single files that have been creating HTML forms. And so now, not only I can use these applications by my own, I can also share it to my communities. And I think this is a huge step because it allowed us to influence the other peoples. And so this is a short version of story of how I go to these steps. And then the next stage is I will introduce some of the discoveries of this learning technique that let me think about. It's just the way I find out that it's useful using this technique. and I'll introduce to you. Okay. All right. Okay, this is my work currently. It's a it's
Very
a lot.
nice.
It's really passionate.
Yeah. So, okay, I'll introduce some specific use using these applications. The first two applications I have done, I have shows you before is like I made it 2 years before. So among those 2 years, the technology improved fast. So today, the potential of this learning technique is just increased a lot. So okay, the first specific use I want to share is you can learn through AI. It is just a better. It is just an update of my previous use generally. Like if I don't understand a concept clearly in class, I can just ask AI to generate applications that shows me how this concept works. And also, I'm very good at grammar. No, I'm very bad at grammar. Yeah. The previous sentence shows me that I'm bad at it. Okay. And so I asked him to show me to give me an application that can show the combinations of grammar, so that I can learn it through learn it through it. Okay. So maybe I can show you. So the first applications is when I'm learning the binary search in computer science A. It's an AP course. So I use AI to give me the field that contains a form of this concept. Mm-hmm. So this is the code of the binary search, and just see this code it is really confusing and not easy to understand. But then I asked the AI to give me
visual.
Yeah, a visual version. So I can actually see how this code works through this visual version. Okay. So in this applications, it's an application that told me about grammars. So I can combine different, like I can select a subject, set times, and set conditions, and relative grammar will be shown here. Mm-hmm. And through this, I can learn the application, the grammar better. But it seems that I'm still bad at it. Okay. And also, this is 2 applications I made after in my linear algebra class. It's a math class. But like in linear algebra, I was told by my teacher that the modern picture is based on linear algebra, and also the machine learning. This technique is also based on the linear algebra. But I was just told by my teacher about this. I don't know why. How does linear algebra connected to the picture or the machine learning? So then I asked AI to show me how picture can be transformed, can be formed using matrix. Mm-hmm. And so I made this application. You see, the firstly, you will take a picture of you, and then and then after that, you can shows me how using matrix a matrix 1 by 1, it can combine at last into pictures. It shows me the method of it. Like if you sorry. It is a combination of many matrices, and in each single matrix is just a matrix like this. It's very simple. It just combines like one a really little information, but then after it accumulates, it can actually form whole pictures. And then from this application, I can actually understand how the SVD decompositions can allow the modern computer science to store the pictures of this world. Okay, and so this is a Q-learning application. I use Q-learning algorithm. It is just a reinforcement learning method to that AI to based on this algorithm to give me a program that can automatically teach this robot to work through this matrix. But no, myth. Okay.
So how old are you?
What?
How old are you?
Yeah, I'm actually 18. Yeah.
18?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome job, dude.
All right. Okay, so in this,
Where do you study?
what?
Where do you study?
Here?
Oh, last year. Because you are 18. That's why I asked.
What?
Last year?
You're graduating next year, right?
No,
You will
18.
graduate
I will graduate next year. Yeah.
Next year.
next year.
Yeah, next year.
He's in
Yeah.
11th grade.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can't tell.
yeah. It's a complicated story.
We're all fighting to hire me in real life.
Okay, so
Have fun.
yeah, I can show the function of this applications. Maybe. Yeah, so now the machine is learning using the deep learning algorithm. I want to share the detail of this algorithm, but it's too complicated. So yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, but after this training process, I can just observe how this robot can find a way through the myth. So I think in these two applications, I use the concept in my class to ask the AI to generate the applications that can show me how the concept actually like applicates. And so I think this is a way that I can learn. And also, yeah, in my school, indeed, we have a little, we have some like task or quiz, especially in English, that will be difficult for me. And so I also ask AI to generate some tool to help me review. For example, as a Chinese student, I don't know much about many English words, so I have to remember some of them. So I ask the AI to like build a vocabulary list.
Flashcard.
And yeah, and actually I designed it. I just like asked AI to implement my thoughts. Like I think this kind of method of remembering words will be better for me. So now, so before I can do nothing about it because it's just imagination. But now I can, if I think about it and I have a thought, then I can just ask AI to implement my thought, and I can use my thought to learn. So it is really amazing experience. And also, this is another applications that can be used to remember the words. This is a more funny one. Like the first, okay. First you have to remember the words, and then you have to combine the right word with the right explanations. And in next steps, you have to shooting this words balloon. And you can only like finish this steps if you if you click that I understand this words, the meaning of the words after you hit the balloon. Okay, so this is just one way I can use them. But also, after I see the potential of these kind of applications, then I'm thinking about by utilizing AI's powerful graphical visualization, animation, and flexible design, I can actually building teaching applications that align with my own learning goals. Because in my school, sometimes we have to make presentations like now, but yeah, using Chinese. Okay. So I found out that if I told AI ChatGPT about my how well I want to organize my my class, I can design a PowerPoint, but just using AI and using the one single film HTML form, and because it's basically applications, so I can ask AI to fulfill some to insert some functions that are impossible to fulfill in normal PowerPoint. For example, in this application, I think it's a presentation about estimating the population means. It's an AP statistic. Okay, so I'll show this app. the left part is the explanations, and the right part is the graphic. And because this is an AI application, basically, so I asked AI to insert some functions so that I can change the parameters and see the effect of the changing parameter had on the graphic, so that I can understand the concept, by combining this, like the explanation part and the graphic part. Okay, this is just one of them, and also this is applications that teach you about beta coefficients, a concept in my business class. And I asked him to show not only in concept but also in visualizable. Sorry, this is just a difficult word. Like graphic.
Yes.
Yeah, I can just show the functions. So this part, it shows the formula of the beta coefficients and explanations. And in next part, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It can show some graphic and allow students to intuitively understand how beta coefficient work and how the different number of beta coefficient connected to the market structure or market situation in that times. And yeah, I also asked him to have some little quiz to give it to my classmate. Yeah, and also this is the last part of the teaching part because as you know, I learned some AP course, and the AP exam is really important. But sometimes in the end of the whole year, we forget some concept we learned in the beginning of the years. So then I think how about like I can use the technology to generate review applications that told you about some concept that we may forget. And because I have that website, I can actually share it to my community, and so every student in my micro class can use this application to review. And so this is the final result. I use it to review myself, and I think it's really good. Yeah. Okay. And also, sometimes I'll using this technique to build useful tool as well. I think in some in a task before, I was asked to print a very large picture, but there's limitations in the printing machines. So I just asked AI to build an application that can divide the pictures into four, and I can just download the four pieces of that pictures and like print all of them. Okay, this is just some useful tool. But what this inspired me is, if I have some daily need, now I can just ask AI to generate a tool that I can use. And also I can share it to my community so everybody can use it. Yeah. All right. And also, the previous part is how I use this technique to learn. And as you see, I can actually use it to learn to myself because it can express some concepts in more detailed and more intuitive way. And also I can use it to build the presentations or basically teaching applications that can teach me and others. I can also use it to build tools, and it's all aspects of like learning. But also remember the first times I used this technique is in that times I built a game, right? So this functions also improved during time. So in my I can share my community. The website. All right. So this is the website I built, and I also like when I have time, I also use this technique to build some like amazing and interesting applications just for fun, and I can show some of them because I'm really, yeah. For example, this one, this applications allow me to, to control the movement of this ball using my hand.
How many users actually per month access your platform, your website?
Yeah, because I'm not like formally. Because I think the function of this website are not fully fulfilled,
Okay.
so I don't like
Promote. You don't promote.
I'm thinking about the words.
Promote.
Yeah, promote. Sorry.
You do not promote. That's
I don't promote it
okay.
to the society, but I promote it in my in Moonshot campaign. So
Okay.
so now I have like 46 users.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I can just, let me continue to show this app, how this works. And also I can use, like, I can change the, yeah, this is just fun part. Okay, and also I can grow some tree. Yeah, but it just shows the potential of this technique, like how amazing things they can make. Oh yeah, and there's a final function. Yeah. Okay. I'll stop showing that. Yeah. Let's just show this one.
Why you do not promote that?
The website?
Fear about promoting it. Are you waiting for a final version? Why you don't promote it?
I just don't think that this websites are perfect now.
It's not necessary to be perfect.
Yeah, and also I think another reason is I'm too busy working with my like school homework. I have a lot of course. All right. But I will promote, I think, in this within 2 months or 1 month, because I think now it is more it is better or than before.
Oh.
All right. So this is the whole story and the things that I want to share today. And basically, I'm showing you the way I use I use with this learning technique, that using the one single file HTML application to learn. So I'm really sorry because my verbal communication is really bad, and there's some idea I don't fully explain. But what's fascinating the most of this learning technique is that if you are learning with AI, you are asking AI questions and waiting for a response, and then you ask them again, and it is just a process where you ask it to do some you ask it questions and it responds. But in this process, humans are not really like useful. I don't know if this was is meaningful, but you don't create anything. So you just ask questions. And also, I know some of the students may just use AI to generate the homework. I know this is a common, a really common things right now. But then in this process, it's still, as students, we don't create anything. If we generate it, we just if we ask the questions, we just ask the questions. And if we generate a homework, we don't do anything either. But if using this technique, I can find out, I have the feeling that I'm not only learning with AI, but I'm creating with AI. Mm-hmm. Because basically, I'm using the application power of the AI technique. But the idea, the design of this program is me. Like I always have some ideas that come out just when I work. Sometimes like the idea will just fly into my brain, and then I can just implement it through AI. It's a process where me and AI work together. Mm-hmm. That I am also think in this learning process. So I think this is a really important thing in the age of AI. Like how can we not replace by AI, but to but instead can create a lot more things using AI. I think basically it's about how you use it, like whether you use it whether you just learn it or just ask them to do anything and you just don't think about yourself, or if you think by yourself and just ask AI to maybe extend your possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
So I think using the latest one, that human in the age of AI can actually like have far more productivities and far more possibility to do anything. Yeah. Okay. This is my full of sharing. Okay. Thank you.
Great job.
Thanks so much.
All right.
You just finished the class and came here and have
Yeah.
so passionate sharing for us. Thank you so much.
You can imagine.
Nice to know.
Yeah.
Can I?
Can I talk
Yeah.
to you for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.